Hello guys, Lit here. So we got a reveal for the 0.5.5 Forbidden Rites event. This is an event that's going to run simultaneously with the current league, and it will start next week. And there's a few different things that we got from this patch, and also there's a few things that we don't get from this patch. I will talk about that in this video. So let's just go through all of that because there's quite a bit of them. This is a rituals event. You're basically going to get ritual on every map, and then there is a bit of a rework on the rituals, where most of the reward will be currency, but there is some special ritual that you can do that will also drop you unique, and that ritual will mostly contain like map bosses and stuff. So that is the league mechanic that we're going to play around with this event. And then this ritual also provide a new items. Which is Sacred Bloom. So Sacred Bloom is an item that you can use to apply the Fidelity Wildwood to maps. So Wildwood is basically Affliction on PoE 1. So you get inside the Wildwood, you get all the whips, but the whips works a little bit different than PoE 1. The blue whips will convert the normal monster to magic monster, and the yellow whips will give additional modifier to rare monster, and the purple will give rarity across the board. So it's a little bit different, but the point is still the same. You collect as much whips as you can to choose your maps and have fun on the maps, right? And there is also a sacred whips that they mentioned, but we don't really know what it does yet. So that's one thing to look forward at the end game. We'll see what it does later on. But for now, the league mechanic basically to choose your map is going to be good for the end game, for the mapping sessions. That's going to make the maps a lot more fun to do. And the next thing is the Trial of Chaos rework. It does get quite a lot of improvement. It's also get a lot of reworks. From the showcase, it seems like you can farm a pretty good amount of currency with this. So we'll see how it goes with the Trial of Chaos, because Trial of Chaos right now is kind of a bit, I don't know, I don't really like it that much. Hopefully this change will make them more enjoyable to run and also more profitable, so people more incentivized to actually try to run this trial. And another new things that coming from Trial of Chaos. So this is a mod that you get from Trial of Chaos that are related to the currency reward itself. One of them is going to make all pending currency item reward are reroll, and the other one is all room offer 2 additional reward. And there is also like all pending currency item reward are double. So there's a multiple variant of this mod, depending on which one that you get. It may be good, it may be bad. But at least this is a new mod that we can get from here, which I think is pretty good. And then we got Temple Offering. I think this is pretty similar to Inscribe Ultimatum on the PoE 1. Not sure how this works exactly because it's not here yet, but you basically sacrifice a certain amount of currency. In this case, it's 20 regal, and if you complete the challenge, you will basically get double that amount. So you get back 40 regal. So I'm not really sure how this works, and based on the showcase that they see, it seems like you can generate pretty good amount of currency from this. So, you know, turn off reward, as you can see on the screen, this is a good amount of currency you can get from Trial of Chaos. So it seems like Trial of Chaos now is quite profitable to run, but we'll see how crazy that can be. And the next improvement is actually on the Atlas, and this is something that I really like. And what they do basically is when you defeat like the normal version of the Arbiter, not the quest one, it's going to unlock every area inside the city, which basically cut out a lot of works that we need to do to unlock everything. So this is a good thing for me because I think unlocking every single section of that big city is taking a lot of time. So I think that one is good. And we also get Abyssal Fin. Not really sure what this one did yet, but it does give you quite a lot of modifier and it make your abyss juicier. So this is also something new on the end game. And for the Rune of Alder, it will go core along with the expeditions. And we also get this Sentinel-like stuff where you can empower the monster. You kill them, maybe they drop something. I don't know if this is going to be as strong as Sentinel, probably not, but there's also another thing for the Rune of Altars. And they also remove the Other Saga and basically bake it into the normal logbook. So now your logbook can also have the mod of Other Saga, but I think it will be a lot rarer to get them basically. But at least now you don't really need Other Saga anymore. You can just run the expedition and you will have a chance to get the Other Saga mod. And with these changes, that also means we're going to get a tablet specifically for expedition. And now let's talk about something that we didn't get from 0.5.5. This patch or this event supposed to be a balancing patch, but we don't get them. And the reasoning they give is there is a lot of the balance changes that's related also to the duelists that going to coming up on 1.0 and merging all of them together on 0.5.5. without leaking anything on 1.0 is practically impossible. It is disappointing, not gonna lie. I am disappointed to see that I do not get any balancing patch, but I mean, it is what it is, in my opinion. Once again, I know people are upset about this, but when you design a software or any systems and you keep building on top of it and you keep adding more part and more part and more part and now one interconnected to another part, this is one of the consequences. So I'm not exactly surprised this kind of stuff happens, considering how they work on a PoE2. So for me personally, it is what it is. Like, I am disappointed, but I'm not going to, like, too mad about it. We still got bunch of new things on 0.5.5, so I'm still looking forward to that. But we're just not going to get any of the balance changes. This one actually make me more worried rather than disappointed, because for them to push the balancing into 1.0 make things a lot riskier, because now they have to make the 1.0 actually works, including the duelists and all the new sword systems. And now they also have to get the balancing right at the go. And they cannot go with the mindset like, we're going to do something like this first and then we can change it later. No. This is 1.0 launch. A lot of eyes will be go on this. They have to get this one right. So for me personally, I don't think this is good for them either. But considering the technical difficulty, I mean, what you're gonna do? Designing entirely from scratch is not going to be practical. You're going to waste too much time and resources for something that you're already going to fix on the 1.0. The technical difficulty is not really something you can brute force anyway. I really hope they get this one right, because I really really want to see the game succeed on 1.0. But for now, for 0.5.5, we're not going to get any balance changes, but we still got all the things that I explained in the first part of the video. And the new event also going to start with the fresh economy. So we're still going to do all the league start works. I'm currently working on the step-to-step guide for the Spirit Walker. This is basically the updated version from the previous one that I made months ago. The guide will be a lot more detailed because we actually have the Spirit Walker now, and I actually can testing it. So I basically already record the campaign run, so that part is already finished. I just need to edit it, and probably going to take, like, I don't know, 1 day, 1 or 2 days, and I think that's it from me. And if you guys have any questions, just leave it in the comment below. And thank you everyone for watching. I really really appreciate it, and I will see you on the next one.